Today, we're going to break down a truly devastating scam. It's called the gold bar scam, and it is shockingly effective because it preys on some of our deepest fears. We're going to look at one family's tragic story to show you exactly how it works and, most importantly, how you can help protect the people you care about from ever falling for it.
$2 million. Just let that sink in for a second. That is the staggering amount of money one family in North Texas lost. And this wasn't some bad investment. This was a man's entire life savings gone, just like that.
And this is the part that just guts you. The victim passed away only 4 months after being scammed. He died heartbroken, having never seen a single cent of the money he had worked his whole life for. It's a brutal reminder that these aren't just financial crimes. They have a real, devastating human cost.
So who was this man? His name was Robert Brown. He was a 78-year-old retired oil geologist from a town called Little Elm in North Texas. By all accounts, he was a dignified, incredibly smart man, someone who was sure of his convictions. For Robert Brown, this whole nightmare started with something we all dread seeing in our inbox, a simple, scary email alert. It popped up in April of last year, claiming his PayPal account had been compromised. And that right there, that was the hook.
You know, his daughter, Katie, said something that really gets to the core of why these scams are so successful. She said he was very smart, and that's what made it so unnerving that he was taken advantage of. It's such a powerful reminder that this isn't about intelligence. Scammers are absolute experts in psychological manipulation, and they can fool even the smartest, most careful people. Okay, so how in the world did they pull this off? Let's get into the nitty-gritty. We're going to break down the criminal playbook step by step, because once you understand their method, you can start to see the red flags from a mile away.
So here's the basic idea behind the whole scheme. The scammers convince you that your bank account has been hacked and it's no longer safe. The only way to protect your money, they claim, is to pull it all out in cash, convert that cash into untraceable gold bars, and then hand those bars over to a federal agent for safekeeping. It's a strategy that is specifically designed to bypass every single security system the banks have in place.
And this breaks it down perfectly. Step 1, the fake alert. They create panic. Step 2, they weaponize that panic, creating this intense urgency, making you feel like you have to act right now. Step 3 is absolutely crucial, isolation. They tell the victim, don't tell anyone about this, especially not your bank. Why? Because they know that bank tellers are trained to spot these scams. And finally, step 4, the actual theft, which they disguise as a friendly courier coming to collect the gold. Once they have it, they vanish.
Now, this wasn't just one guy in a basement making phone calls. As we're about to see, Robert Brown was targeted by a huge, sophisticated, and global criminal network.
Think of this operation like a machine with a few key parts. It all starts thousands of miles away, usually in overseas call centers. In this case, in India. That's where they make that first scary phone call. Then they use local couriers, people in the victim's own city, to go to their house and physically pick up the gold. And finally, that gold gets taken to corrupt local jewelers who melt it down and sell it. It's a quick and easy way for them to launder the stolen money.
Now, there is some good news here. Law enforcement is fighting back. An investigation into this case actually led to 10 arrests. That includes the local couriers and some of the jewelry store owners. And on the international side, federal authorities managed to shut down 3 of the call centers in India that were running this whole operation.
But those raids, they also revealed just how big this problem really is. After the news story came out, 4 more victims came forward. Their combined losses, a jaw-dropping $4.4 million. And that's only the victims we know about. It really makes you wonder how many other people are out there, too ashamed or scared to say anything.
So after hearing all that, after seeing the damage this scam can do, the most important question is, what can we do? How can you keep yourself and the people you love safe? Well, it all comes down to knowing their playbook. Knowledge really is your best defense.
So let's run through the most important takeaways. First, and this is a big one, never move your money for safekeeping just because someone on the phone or in an email tells you to. Your money is safest right where it is, in the bank. Second, if you get an alert, always verify it yourself. Hang up the phone, ignore the email, and call the official number for your bank that's on the back of your card. Third, any request for secrecy is a massive red flag. And finally, let's just be crystal clear on this. No legitimate company, not your bank, not the government, no one will ever ask you to buy gold bars to secure your money. Ever.
So we've walked through this whole devastating scam, and the patterns are pretty clear, right?
They rely on fear, urgency, secrecy, and a very, very unusual request. The whole point of this explainer is to arm you with that knowledge. Now that you've seen their playbook, you know the signs, and sharing this information with your friends and family might just be the one thing that protects someone you care about from becoming the next victim.